My name's Simonize, and welcome to another Simonize stream. Today, we finally have the Phase 3 Public Test Realm, and that's what we're on here right now. We are going to poke around the PTR, see what's going on, see what's new, and we are going to go into the new raid, Trial of the Crusader. I've got a 10-man team lined up to start in roughly an hour, so we've got a little bit of time to look around the PTR, see what's happening before we get directly into the raid. We'll be playing on my rogue here. This is copied over from live, and it's great, yeah. Project Remy, hello, how are you? What mount is that? This is the Plagued Proto Drake. Alone in the Disco, welcome to the stream. Herald All Out, good morning, how are you? We've got both Assassination and Combat set up on this character, so we can spec swap back and forth, depending on what we think for each of the fights of the boss, or for each of the bosses in the raid, I mean. Yeah, that's right. So, this is live on twitch.tv/SimonizeShow. If you're watching from YouTube, we're live 6 days a week. We might be live at the very moment you're watching this right now. But if you are on YouTube, a great way you can help support my content is just going down below the video, hit a like, hit a subscribe to Simonize Show TV. Totally free for you, really helps me out. If you like watching these VODs, you should do that. If you don't like watching these VODs, you should not do that. So the PTR went live yesterday, and there's a lot of new stuff. And I think first I just kind of want to go over the patch notes. I think would be a good thing to do while we wait, because our raid's not supposed to start for roughly 1 hour anyways. Just go to the front page of Wowhead. Patch notes, PTR live patch notes, here we go. Okay, Trial of the Crusader. They have a whole schedule for this. It's this weekend, has Trial of the Crusader testing. Oh, Grand Crusader is what you call heroic mode, and Trial of the Crusader is what you call normal mode. Okay, I wasn't really making that distinction before. Anyway, so this weekend, the raid's available and ends at this time, and then there'll be a future testing session, not next weekend, because that's going to be Diablo 4 testing weekend, but the weekend after that, they're going to do a round 2 of Trial of the Crusader testing. Dobro455 coming in with a Prime sub, 2 months of support. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the stream. Alone in the Disco says, I was just getting started watching the SFK run. The SFK run made me think that, like, maybe my strategy of over-leveling the dungeons just isn't even that good of an idea. Like, maybe we should be sending these dungeons at lower levels. I mean, basically everything in the dungeon was gray or green to me. And it's like, can we at least have it be green or yellow, level range? So I'm thinking when we go back to hardcore, we'll probably just send like Black Fathom Dips and Stockades straight away. Try to get all the quests for those and then do them instead of trying to out-level the content. We get loot, yeah, we get loot. It's just fine, Dustin. Like, that part's good. We clear the dungeon, we get loot, and it's super safe because we're all like hyper over-leveled. But we would probably be fine, doing it a little bit earlier where we'd actually get a lot of experience out of it too. But I don't know. That's not what we're focused on right now. Okay. Trial of the Crusader normal mode shares lockout with Grand Crusader heroic mode. So what this means, let me see. File, new, cancel. Wait, I gotta open another notepad. 1 second. There we go. Chat's still on the screen. Here we go. Okay. Trial of the Crusader. That's normal mode. Trial of the Grand Crusader. Heroic mode. 10-man is 1 lockout. 25-man is another lockout. You can switch back and forth from normal to heroic within the same lockout. 1 10-man per week, 1 25-man per week. That's how that works. Onyxia's Lair is available. We do actually want to go into Onyxia's Lair. There is some important items that actually need testing. Viscag the Bloodletter. This needs testing. It's generally just assumed that, like most items, the proc rate of this is 1 proc per minute. But it's not known for sure. It's just assumed. Singed is the lower level version. So there's this item. There's Deathbringer. Deathbringer, the weapon. There's a bunch of these proc items that drop from Onyxia. Raging Deathbringer. Shadow Bolt at the enemy causing shadow damage. Yeah, like, if this is a higher than expected proc rate, it could actually be a pretty good weapon. I highly doubt it would compete with the, like, level 258, just, like, stuff out of Trial of the Grand Crusader, but, like, if this is a higher than expected proc rate, it could be pretty good. The Deathbringer, that one's nice. It's an axe, so it's a hack and slash weapon, and it's 2.7 speed, also nice, so that's probably better than the Viscag, that's a 2.6. You got Gut Gore Ripper also. Well, let's just look at Onyxia. There's some good loot from Onyxia that everyone will want. Okay. NPCs, Onyxia. Does it have the drops? Ring of Binding, Saffron, Draconic for Dummies. No, this has the old drops on it right now. We might have to go to an old Wrath of the Lich King database. Let me see if I can find one to look at those. I think this is what we want. Let's look at Onyxia. NPC, Onyxia. There's a whole bunch of these. Honestly, like, the database for the game is... I don't know what it is, but there's so many of these various database websites that pop up. Okay, Singed, Viscag the Bloodletter. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Empowered Deathbringer. Glinting Azure Song Mageblade. Not for us. Keen Obsidian Edge Blade. Nope, not for us. Reclaim Shadow Strike. No. Gleaming Quail Sarar. Defense rating and armor. Nope. Fang of the Mystics. Not for us. Snub Nose Blaster Shot Launcher. Those are rogue stats. Defense, dodge, expertise, strength neck. No. This is what we want. Antique Cornerstone Grimoire. This is actually, like, I'm not even capping. This item is really good. You can get the 10-man version as well. It summons the same skeleton. The spell ID is the same. This is an item, if you remember back from the level 60 classic days, we used the Cornerstone Grimoire quite a bit from old Onyxia, but the problem with it now is that it still summons a level 60 skeleton, which basically can't hit a level 70 raid boss, it can't hit a level 80 raid boss, it basically does nothing. This will summon a level 80 skeleton, and the way you use it, if you don't know how it's used from before, is you equip it before a boss, and, you know, then it has a 30-second equip cooldown. Okay, fine. You engage the boss, and right as you engage the boss, you right-click to summon the Grimoire and switch back to your regular weapon. Summon the skeleton. I said summon the Grimoire. Summon the skeleton. And then the skeleton sticks around after you've unequipped the Grimoire. And that's super good, because the skeleton just sits there and attacks the boss for a minute. And, you know, it's not a huge amount of damage, but having that skeleton there is usually a bigger upgrade than most gear pieces. You know, he's going to attack and deal probably a couple thousand damage at least, you know, if it's like other summons. I wouldn't be surprised if this skeleton over a minute duration is dealing 7 to 10,000 damage. We have another level 80 summon, like if you summon the pumpkin swords from the horseman's blade, those are consistently dealing, 4 to 6,000 damage. Like, this is a good item that everyone wants to get. Like, not just rogues, probably it's good for other classes too, but just like popping these skeletons out. And yeah, Ore makes a good point. It'll be easy to summon stuff like this in TOGC. The problem with summons in a lot of other settings, like if you're in a speedrun, you're just going and going and going. You may not have 30 seconds to equip an item and wait for its equip cooldown before pulling a boss. If you're just doing like parse runs in Ulduar where you are doing that, then yeah, sure, you can summon your pumpkin soldiers on every boss and, that's good. But in Trial of the Crusader, it's basically just boss after boss with a bunch of RP between them, so it's very likely you'll just be able to use this every boss that you want to. It's limited by its cooldown, but this is the big item that you want out of Onyxia. The reason I see for going to Onyxia as a rogue who already has a lot of raid gear. If you don't already have a lot of raid gear, these other items like Empowered Deathbringer, Singed Viscag, those things will all be good for you too. 22 slot bag, never hurts either. Let's see, 85 mana per 5. There's a couple other things. The Blood Fang mask. It's just a decent helmet, I guess. I mean, it's got armor penetration on it, so it's kind of yucky for assassination, but okay for combat. Again, just not exactly what you want to be using. Rusted Gut Gore Ripper, lowering all stats by 120. Okay. And then this 510 health every 5 seconds on this trinket. That's an insane self-healing trinket for soloing things. I will want to get this trinket just because it makes soloing things so much easier. That trinket, that's so... You don't understand how much healing that is compared to our other healing sources for soloing, like Life Ward, like Darkmoon Card Heroism, like Living Ice Crystals, healing yourself, like Runic Healing Potions. Like, the amount of time it takes for Purified Shard of the Flame to out-heal any of those other effects is basically nothing. You'll heal yourself a lot, and if you're struggling at all in Molten Core doing those solos, or Karazhan doing those solos, this will make them super easy, and it will probably, make it so rogues can solo more stuff just by having this. We'll be able to push the, amount of raid bosses that rogue can solo a little higher if you have this trinket. Okay, that's the Onyxia loot. We got a little sidetracked there. Argent Tournament, Quest Hub, I cannot be bothered to care about that. Defense Protocol Beta Dungeons. Not yet available for testing, but is coming soon. Okay, so the big deal with this, there's been some information about it before. 10-man Ulduar hard mode loot, like your Dark Matter, your Meteorite Crystal, Gloves of the Endless Dark, your Mjolnir Runestone, is going to continue dropping in 10-man Ulduar hard mode, but it is also going to be available from a vendor in Shattrath City, which we'll look at in game when we're done looking at these points. And from the vendor, these items like Dark Matter, Mjolnir Runestone, they'll cost a Soul Devouring Cinch. Also, they'll cost a currency, and it's not exactly clear how much of the currency you get, but you get the currency from doing these Titan Rune Defense Protocol Beta dungeons, which is Heroic plus. It's we have Heroic plus dungeons. Those are called Defense Protocol Alpha. They're harder than regular Heroic. Defense Protocol Beta is, harder than Defense Protocol Alpha. You'll get some of these currency that you can exchange for those 10-man hard mode items. So it's like you do, a world tour of all the Defense Protocol Beta Heroic dungeons with your squad of 5 people, and, maybe you get enough currency for one 10-man hard mode item per person. Like, that's great. Only 13 of the dungeons, though, including the new one coming out. So it's going to take... And you're saying one... Do you know if you can only get one of the new currency per day? Yeah, so there's not really a lot of information about how much of the currency you can acquire per day. Some people guess that it's one per dungeon that you do. I'd say that's a fair guess, but I don't think... I've not seen that confirmed in any way. The items on the vendor are like 12 to 15 currency each, depending on, some of them are a little more, some of them are a little less. Isle of Conquest, new dungeon or whatever. Bug fixes and gameplay adjustments, user interface, raids and dungeons. Oh god, all this stuff is irrelevant. Oh yeah, here they say animated constellation. Okay, here. Old War 10-man normal modes now drop from Defense Protocol beta bosses in Titan Rune dungeons. So that's your item level 225 Old War loot. Old War 25 normal mode items, that's 232 item level, now drop from Old War 10-man. Old War 10-man hard mode items still drop from Old War 10-man hard modes, and they come from this vendor. Old War 25-man hard mode items still only drop from Old War 25-man hard modes. That means your Comet's Trail, which is still best in slot for both rogue specs next phase, still only comes from Old War 25-man Algalon. So one chance at it per week. It's not mentioned right here, but there was another blue post I saw that confirmed that fragments of Valinir, for the legendary healing mace, still only come from Old War 25-man. So there's no, like, double farming them in 10 and 25. The fragments are still only Old War 25-man. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, this is just some bugs and crap. I think that's most of the information that we have, like, totally confirmed. The other thing is, the game client is updated to... We were on, I believe, the Legion client previously, but with this patch, we're now on the Dragonflight client. Nismo Wow asks, "Hey Simon, hope your parsing is going well. Can I have permission to swag out while I have your attention?" Yeah, of course you can. Obviously. You gotta show us some sick swag, though. If you're gonna keep asking about if you're swagging out, you gotta tell us what kind of sick swag you got. Anyways, look at the menu. A little bit different. There's no longer an interface button. There's way fewer buttons on this. I tried to go to interface to, like, set some stuff up. We hit options. Look at this. This looks different. It's changed. Whenever things change... I'm a classic WoW player, okay? Whenever things change, I'm always slightly upset at first, until I learn to get used to it, okay? Xander asks, "Is the vendor live on the PTR now?" Yeah, the vendor that sells the 10-man hard mode stuff. You can go check it out in Chatrith, and we will. Yeah, a bunch of add-ons are broken, including... Gosh, my weak auras are dead, too. Let me see. I think someone on my guild... on my guild Discord had mentioned... Ray... Let's see. I gotta read all the different channels. Let me go back to full face mode. Let me see if I can find this new version of, Stability Alpha. Weak auras. Release date. Okay. I'm just putting this new version in, and I'll show you where I got it, and I'll link it in chat, but I gotta mess with my folders right now, which will take just a moment. I'll keep my full face cam up for a moment so I don't, you know, leak anything out of my file folders that I don't want to. You know how it is. I'll show you guys in just a moment. If this works, I'll show you where I got it. Delete the old one. Put the new one in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dalaran, not Shatrith. Why, Springer is exactly right. I mistakenly said Shatrith. Okay, we have a new version of Weak Auras loaded. Go back to here. I think we have to probably at least log out. Well, let's just exit game. This is... Let's check... Let's check if this is actually working before we, and I can put the link in chat if this actually works for Weak Auras. Hawks and Stuff coming in with a prime. Thank you so much, Hawks and Stuff. I appreciate the support. Love them Bezos bucks. That guy Bezos, he got too much money anyways. Let's be real. Okay, add-ons. Details seems to not work. Instance tracker. Oh, what if recount works? Let's re-enable recount. Trusty old recount. I have no idea where in Dalaran the vendor is. I said we're going to look at that later. If you want to find it out now, you're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. Look at that. Recount working. Damn, dude. That's insane. We're back on the recount train, boys. Weak Auras working. Okay, I'll show you. Here it is. Stability Alpha version. I linked it in chat. I just downloaded this top one here that was released yesterday. Download that, put it in. And it looks like I have all my Weak Auras back. Let's go find just a mob I can hit and see if it's gonna, you know, proc stuff. Dark Zealot. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's go Deadly Poison, main hand. Instant poison there. Dark Zealot is here. Alright, I'll stealth. Boom. Wait. Well, he got so fucking annihilated, I didn't really even get to see what was going on. Okay, hang on. Slicey dice. Okay, that's working. Oh, he's dead now. Let's see. Plater nameplates don't seem to be working super well. Yeah, these are just default nameplates, so that's going to have to be fixed later, but that's not a super important one. Details. Get zone type. That's just a shame that, you know, like, shit, man, details can't figure out how to work, but recount can. Insane. Wait, is this a horde player? Are they PvP flagged? Am I allowed to just fucking stab this guy right now? No, because they're a human death knight. Why did I think they were horde? This guy's a troll. We gotta fight him. It's for the glory of the Alliance. A blood elf priest? Okay. Lame. X Tatsu Mix says, PTR Pog, hello. Thank you for 2 months of support. Thank you for the tier 1. Can't attack anyone in the tournament grounds? Well, then what is it even a tournament for? If it's not for killing each other. Oh, this is where everyone is. Okay. Holy shit, there's a lot of people here. Okay, this is probably the vendors for the tier armor, I think. Triumphant armor. Wait, this is the Horde side. Let's look at the Alliance side. Van Cleef's leg plates of conquest. 50. This is just purely emblem of triumph right here. Rupture ability has a chance each time it deals damage to reduce the cost of your... Let's see, so this is the 2... Where's the item level? Oh, fuck, my add-on that tells me item levels must have broken also. Conquest, I believe, is the lower level stuff. Triumph is the mid-level stuff. And then Triumph... Wait, where's Triumph Heroic? Come on. Where's the Triumph stuff that has the Heroic tag on it? Okay, wait. This is the mid-level stuff. Hang on. It just doesn't even show a Heroic tag. Look at this. So this is Van Cleef's Gauntlets of Triumph. Look over here. Conquest. It's less agility. 89 agility. This is 101 agility. And then we go over here. This is 114 agility. You can tell it's different by the different material requirements to exchange. I was just expecting it to have like a green text that tags it as a heroic difficulty item. Recount is the cockroach that will survive 20 more nuclear updates without needing to be touched. Yes! And that's why it's so good. Okay, so yeah. This is a little different. The tier armor, it's all the same token. The same token, the Regalia of the Grand Vanquisher, gets you any piece of tier. It's not like there's one token for chest and one token for leg and one token for gloves and this and that. Same token gets you any of the pieces. For the mid-level stuff, it's the same thing. Trophy of the Crusade plus a bunch of emblems gets you any one of the pieces. Different number of emblems for each piece, but it's still just this Trophy of the Crusade. And the Trophy of the Crusade isn't even class-specific. It's this one up here that's class-specific. Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid. You got the same Vanquisher, Protector, Conqueror split on those tokens. But no more split based on the slot. Anyways, let's look at the emblem vendor. Crusader orbs. These are the craftables. Blades of the Sable Cross. That's strength. Crimson Star is the throne weapon. Hood of... Oh, this is cloth. Leather. Nope, not for us. Hood of Lethal Intent. Hit and armor pen. Yuck. That's crap. Dusk Stalker. Crit and armor pen. I mean, a lot of the badge gear isn't going to be good for people that are, like, already Ulduar geared. It's going to be good for people that are trying to play catch-up or, like, just don't have that gear level yet. You're going to find a lot more useful things. The Dexterous Brightstone Ring. A lot of this has armor pen, which just makes it kind of sucky for assassination rogues, but better for combat rogues in terms of the gear that's available here. It's like, armor pen, like, a lot of your gear is going to have it as a assassination rogue, but it's not really a desirable stat. It's like, Cunning Deception is still your best leg in Phase 2. It happens to have armor pen, but it also just happens to have a lot more stats than anything else you can use, so that's why you pick it. Argent Crusade Commendation Badge. Increase Argent Crusade reputation. Okay, so we can trade our Emblem of Triumph for reputation. Ooh, Glyph of Mark of Supremacy. That's probably pretty good. Hit, attack, okay, maybe not that good. Never mind. Sons of Hodir also. Okay. Those are some cool vendors. Let me see if I can figure out how to make my cloak and helmet not be displayed. Controls, mouse, camera, interface, nameplates, display. Show helm, show cloak. Okay, good. Show free displays remaining inventory space on the backspace. Okay. Consolidate buffs. Hide zone objective tracker. Rotate minimap. Aggro percent. Check this to show threat on targets as a percentage. Oh, okay. Use equipment manager. Preview talent changes. Raid style. Oh, I probably have to reset this. Raid style party frames, class colors, no border, I'm going to have to set that up. Display health text, none. Frame width and frame height as low as possible right now. Action bars, we already had to go in and change this. The whole interface is different because we're on Dragonflight client now. What the? Why is the text moving around on this item? When I mouse over it, the text moves. Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Why isn't the glyph good? Isn't it just a better Blood of the Old God? Oh, I mean, yeah, but these things are better. Both of these are better. Let's see, how does it... Hang on, let me look. Let me see how it compares to Blood of the Old God. I don't think it's better than Blood of the Old God. Mark of Supremacy. 128 hit. 124 attack power for 20 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. 114 hits, so that's 14 more passive hit. This gives me chance on melee and range critical strike to increase attack power by a lot more, but for only 10 seconds. But this is it a 45-second internal cooldown? So it can proc every 45 seconds. Realistically, it's going to proc every 50 or 55 seconds. So it gives you 10 seconds of buff per, let's say, 55 seconds. Whereas this gives you 20 seconds of buff per 120 seconds. So these are about the same. And you might use them in different situations if you really cared. Like if you had a really short fight where you only expected to get one trigger of Blood of the Old God, you'd much prefer Mark of Supremacy. But as soon as you start getting into the territory where you're getting multiple procs from Blood, it probably ends up being better. Lindorn, hello, hello, hello. How's it going? It is indeed Simon time. We styling with Assassin on PTR. No, I've got both of the specs ready to go on this character, so we'll use whatever, you know, whatever I feel like for each boss. We'll probably do it, we'll probably do, what was I saying? Probably switch back and forth, or maybe we'll do like one full raid as Assassin and then one full raid as Combat. We could do that. Well, the Old God has a bigger AP. Yeah, the AP buff while it's active is bigger than the AP buff on Mark of Supremacy. That's correct. Let's go to Dalaran. Let's just check out the vendor. What we could actually also do... We could buy a bunch of uncut epic gems, but I don't think there's... I'd have to find a jewel crafter who could actually cut them. The epic gems should be on the gem vendor in Dalaran at this point. Which is why we have 371 Emblem of Conquest that will downshift into, I think it's heroism emblems that we need to buy these gems. Probably could on your DK. Did you make a Jeeves? No. None of my characters actually have engineering skill high enough to make that happen. I'm pretty sure I have the recipe in the bank on all of my characters, but they're all just like 441 engineering or something like that, and not maxed out. But Jeeves does give you bank access, I believe. Oh wait, why would I go to the auction house? What do we want to look for? Wow, these enemy player nameplates. Yikes. We want to look at the emblem vendors. Over here is the Alliance area. Oh, that Horde guy just tried to go into here. Unlucky. Not allowed. This animated constellation. That's the new vendor. Look at that. Ulduar hard mode loot being sold for Sidereal essence. Sidereal is, I mean, how do you think you pronounce this? Sidereal? Or it could be Sidereal? Sidereal?
Citizens of Dalaran, raise your eyes to the skies and observe.
Sidereal. I mean, I kind of like Sidereal. So I kind of like Sidereal because it sounds funny. It's an astrology okay, if it's an astrology reference, I'm not going to pronounce it correctly just to throw shade on astrology because that's hocus pocus, not real. Okay, if it's astronomy, that's different. Astronomy and astrology are very different things. I still like Sidereal essence. Okay, whatever. Fluxers are 12, Twirlers are 12. Let's just look at all the good rogue gear. Magnetized P-emitter is 30. Never buying that. Loop the Agile, 12. That's a pretty decent option. I mean, it's literally, like, it's your third best ring option in Phase 3. So, like, that's kind of big that that's available right there. Masticator for 30. That's a bit yikes. Cerealis coming in for 20. Okay, that's important. Bootblade at 20. Runestone at 15. Seed of Budding Carnage at 12. I imagine, yeah, Void Saber at 20. That's going to be big also. Void Saber at 20 is big because Void Saber is your second best fast sword option. Flight Goggles, kind of who cares. Asuga, who cares. Drape of the Faceless General, who cares. Vanquish Clutches of Yogg-Saron. Even this made it onto the vendor, even for just 15 side reels. Soul Devouring at 15. Band of Lights. Dark Matter at 15. Gloves of Endless Dark. Meteorite. Each spell... Now that I could potentially get this item, let's actually read what it does. Each spell cast within 20 seconds will grant a stacking bonus of 85 mana... Oh, it's just mana regeneration. Okay, that's lame. What are there other fun caster trinkets I can get now? Sif's Remembrance. Yeah, that's just a mana trigger. Seal of Oldwar. Okay, let's go back. Meteorite Crystal, Strength of the Heavens, and Zodiac Leggings on the last page. Okay, so, I mean, the big things are, like, your Dark Matter, your Band of Lights, your Loop of the Agile, Soul Devouring Cinch, like, all that stuff's just available for side reels now. It's pretty good. Emblem of Conquest, Quartermaster, nothing good here. Emblem of Triumph, Quartermaster, this is probably the same loot that we saw. Yeah, Talisman of Resurgence, Mark of Supremacy. Yeah, this is the same loot that we saw out at the tournament grounds here. Emblem of Valor. Shouldn't be anything new here. Yep. Oh, you know what? I want to look. Are any of these items BOE? Because they've had BOE Valor items before. Or BOE emblem items. Bind on pickup, bind on pickup, bind on pickup. Bind on pickup. This is all bind on pickup. Okay. Nothing, I guess the only thing you can sell is the Crusader Orb is not bind on pickup. So that's the only way you could translate Emblem of Triumph directly into money. Hello. Emblem of Heroism, Frozen Orbs, 10 per. And yeah, exactly like we thought. Monocolored gems are 20 Emblem of Heroism each. Multicolored gems are 10 Emblem of Heroism each. And over here, there's no new heirlooms. So that means, like, you can run Nax Ramus and you can run regular heroic dungeons today if you really wanted to get as many emblems as possible. What server is it? This is the public test realm. Yeah, public test realm number 1. Just checking everything out. And then we're going to hop into a Trial of the Crusader raid soon, like 15 minutes, I think. Let me see if I look on my guild Discord. Oh, let me look at my bank, see if I actually have Jeeves' recipe on this character. I should, but let's double check. Jeeves recipe. 450 skill. Can grant bank access to very skilled engineers and perform mundane tasks such as buying, selling, and repairing for anyone. And let's take that into my inventory. Let's see if there's any way I could, I don't need that item. Let's see, I also already have Void Saber. That's good, for this character. I don't need, what else do I not need? My Bone Scythe armor. Well, whatever. I've got less important things than Bone Scythe that I could dump in the bank. Probably. Like this and this. And one more slot. Drums of Speed. Okay. Gems should be available for honor also. Yes, 10,000 honor per gem, regardless of its color. Any shot you know when Disc Priest replaces Valinir. No, I have no idea about that kind of thing. I wonder if there's any way I could skill up my engineering on the PTR. Weakness, Spectralizers, Wormhole Generator. I mean, I could craft these. That probably takes me all the way to the top. Gnomish Army Knife, 10 Serenite Bars for a chance at a skill up. That might be the best way to skill up. Can I get Serenite? Let's go, dude. We're gonna make a lot of army knives. And try to skill up engineering so we can craft our Jeeves and summon our robot butler.
Hi, how are you? All right.
No, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. Wow. I do not have enough inventory room to do this efficiently. Blacksmith hammer. 2, 3. Does this guy skills? He doesn't sell skinning knife. I have to go next door to buy the skinning knife.
What can I get for you today?
And now I have to go to it. I think I have to go to an anvil. Oh my god. This is the worst. Just buy gems for scope. Oh, yeah, that's probably better. Instead of crafting this stupid item. Okay, Heartseeker scope, Twilight opal. Hopefully I can get those off of... What vendor would I even get those off? God, do I have to downshift my emblems to then buy them off the emblem vendor? Can I get them... Can I get uncut gems off of a... I think that's the way to do it. What's probably going to happen is we're going to run out of time and give up. Let's see this. Emblem of Triumph, Emblem of Conquest, costs Emblem of Valor, costs Emblem of Conquest. But you still can't shift-click. I have a macro to fix this. Emblem. Emblem of Valor. And we're gonna buy... How many? 370 of them. Okay. Don't worry, it'll be fine, you guys. Press the macro. Go away. Oh my god, the macro's not working. They're on the vendor with the bars? Okay. That's way easier than trying to downshift my emblems. Perfect. They actually only sell Twilight Opal here. Okay, maybe we can craft Jeeves. We'll go back to the engineering store. Open up our engineering. Make a couple of these scopes. We'll just skill up every time. It'll be fine. And we'll just go straight to 450 and then make our Jeeves. How many people we got in raid right now? Oh, shit. Unlock. Go away. Move this. Move that. Put this back over. Wait, we want it to be 5 people tall? Okay, there we go. There. Wait, we actually kind of want it to be like over here. Close. Lock. Put this back over here. Okay. Now we keep getting skill ups. You missing your head? What do you mean missing my head? Close. Go away. Stop. Look, I'm getting plenty of skill ups off of Heartseeker scope. Details. I know what we have to do. We have to kill Batman. It's simple, really. Well, if it's so simple, why didn't you do it already? You're good at something. Never do it for free. How much do you want? Half. Thank you. This has been my personal interpretation of Batman the Dark Knight. I hope you all enjoyed.
See you later.
It's really the Joker. A bit more cheery than I remember. Yeah, well. We killed Details, aka the Batman, and now everything's better. This is why Recount is just the best damage meter add-on. It never breaks. Except for when it does break, but it breaks way less often than Details. Okay, maybe we should make the other thing now. Can we get all of these items off of the vendor? And then just craft a bunch of those? Where is the engineering vendor? Here it is. Titanium bars. Let's see, we need 40 of those to make 5 of these things. And then we need 100. Why is it crystallized? That's so annoying. It's gonna take so many clicks. Okay, this is not worth it, and I'm just going to the raid. Wait, we know what the raid isn't even full yet. Okay, we can keep mucking around with trying to level up engineering in this incredibly scuffed way. How easy is it? I've never done it before. I don't know. We're gonna do it today, and we're gonna find out. What were the other elements that I needed? Water, fire, and air. We need 10 of each. Does he sell full Eternals? No. Unlucky. Oh, you know what I should do? Get rid of these stacks of Serenite. Now I have more inventory room. Perfect. Heartseeker scope, sell that also. Sell those Heartseeker scopes. Now I've got a little bit more inventory room. Can you get Titan Steel bars? Yeah, off of this vendor. Wait, we bought too many. Deleted. Water. Okay. Now we gotta make all of the waters. We're almost there. Where can you get add-ons? The same place you get add-ons everywhere else. But just like every other time the PTR has gone live, basically all the add-ons are broken, and you have to wait until the add-on updaters, or add-on, creators, put out an update for their add-on before you can, find a working copy for the PTR. This is the same story every time on the PTR. All the add-ons are broke, and you have to wait for them to be updated, and then download an update. Water. We need 3 more waters. Okay. Now, we should have enough stuff. Where's the other water? Oh, here it is. Should be able to just make 5 wormholes and then learn Jeeves. Yeah, that's what we're working on. We're working on trying to get 450 engineering. Yeah, we just went to here to get the updated version of Weak Auras. Okay. 450 engineering on the PTR. Let's learn Jeeves. Oh dear god, the material requirements for this are insane. There's no way these exist on the PTR. We might have to log over to the live servers to be able to unlock this. Let me take a moment, join the guild Discord. Testing, hello? Yep, all good. Field repair bot, 110G. Okay, we got 10 of those. Let's sell the Twilight Opals. Global Thermal Sapper Charge, Masterwork Target Dummy, Cobalt, Bar, handful of bolts. Okay, we can get that right there. Any Titan Steel bars? No, apparently. And none of the other... Scrapbot construction kit, we also don't have any of those. Ryan Reels coming in with a Prime sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be going Going for Trial of the Crusader here. We're looking at a 10-man group. It's what we could throw together on short notice. Okay, so we need Field Repair Bot, we need more Scrap Bots, and we need Titan Steel Bar. We're going to go over to the live servers, see if I can acquire those things, and then copy a new character over, because we gotta get Jeeves. Yeah, that's where we'll get the King's Amber, but we do have to, you know, sort out these other things first. Well, I mean, we could do them in whatever order, but we gotta get all the materials together. We're going to the gem vendor to get the King's Amber, though. That's correct. Now we're on the live server. Let's see. Wait. Wait, we're back on PTR. Titan Steel Bar. These seem a little bit inflated in price. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oopsies, that's too many. Oh well. And then we need Field Repair. 52 gold a piece? How many was this? 2. Okay. Scrap Bot. We need a lot of those. God, Jeeves is expensive as hell. Okay, we've got all the stuff. I need to put it onto a character I can actually copy over. I don't think I can copy over Simon Bank level 1. That was actually like 1,500 gold that I just spent on the live server to craft this stupid item. I'll just send them to my main and we'll copy the main over again. Mailbox. Okay, we log out from the main, and then we'll be able to copy over again. And then we'll be able to craft Jeeves, the robot butler. Copy character, Simonize show, copy, okay. Simon Jeeves, we'll call this one. Any idea when this patch goes live? Nope, they've not officially communicated. Yeah, just a moment. I'm sending over very important materials to craft Jeeves the robot butler. One, 13, 22 of those. Okay, we should be good now. Are they bringing back Joyous Journeys buff? There's been no official communication that I'm aware of about Joyous Journeys buff coming back. Excuse me. Ally power's scuffed? Don't worry about it. I'm sure the average paladin is intelligent enough to do buffs without that. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they aren't, actually. Okay. Wait, what about... Oh, I gotta do the King's Ambers, too. We gotta downshift a bunch of emblems into heroism. And then we need 40? It's gonna be so many clicks. Many can't do it proper with... That's true. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we gotta get the robot butler Jeeves. It's important. Oh my god. I had a macro to do this, and it didn't work. Look at this intense gameplay. I mean, we need high precision. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Big pog damage. Oh my god, we're too slow. We're gonna have to wait till after. We were too slow, you guys. Yam, 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 coming in with a Prime sub. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for 25 months of support. Who are our two tanks going to be? Okay. Oh, we got a food buff? Okay. Yeah, I tried using that macro, and it did not work. That's what I'm saying. I have that macro, tried using it, doesn't work. Wait, why is this organized like that? Okay, that's better. Shaman's probably enhance. Yeah, this guy's enhance. So we have 10% attack power. It looks like we're missing 5% crit in this group, as far as debuffs go. Big pog damage. L Ikentuk, hello. 6 months of support. Thank you very much for the Prime. No mage? Don't worry about it. Is there a way to show lower level quest givers on the map? I have no idea. You'd have to look in the new and improved interface. Method raid tools. Hate that add-on.
Welcome, champions. You have heard the call of the Argent Crusade, and you have boldly answered.
Fan evasion, killing spree. Should probably be faint here. First boss, we're gonna let's just actually send this entire one as assassination, and then we'll try to do another one afterwards and do it as combat. That's gonna be my plan instead of like trying to switch back and forth in this raid.
The deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks, Gormok the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Go into stealth. What happened? Nothing happened. My DBM seems to be broken. Hello? Any bleed? There's no bleeds. I just put up a 5-point rupture because I was waiting, assuming someone else would put on a bleed, and no one did. It's okay. We're good now. Okay, there's a Snowbolt Vassal attached to Cream Sloggy, which is interrupting his spells or something. We've got to switch and kill these. Oh, boss is dead now, huh?
Acidmaw and Dreadscale. Enter the arena.
Yeah, this is heroic mode right here. You can see by the skull icon near the minimap. Might have to move him a little. Infected with paralytic toxin. Oh, we got another dead. Wipe has been called. Roger that. I'm pretty sure I got paralytic toxin and then died a moment later.
Tragic. They fought valiantly, but the beasts of Northrend triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
Wait, my cooldowns aren't resetting. No, my cooldowns didn't reset. After the wipe. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to figure out if my cooldowns were going to reset, or not. Like, I was trying to be 100% sure, like, the encounter had, like, despawned and, like, maybe this RP, there was a little bit of delay there. But, it looks like there's no cooldown reset. I imagine that's just a bug and nothing else. Like something we're only dealing with on the PTR. But yeah, that's why I was waiting. Oh gosh, yeah, Sated didn't even reset. Yikes. So, first boss, Gormok the Impaler. You're occasionally going to want to target switch to kill those snowbolts. Cooldowns resetting is hyper OP in Trial of the Crusader. Yeah, because it's just boss after boss after boss, and you can just do full send of all the cooldowns. Of course. And for the worms, we were killing Dreadscale first, right? Yep. Yeah, they want to kill Dreadscale first. I don't really know in depth. I'm just listening to what I'm told. Uh-oh. What is this? We're working on getting the other bosses unstuck. Okay, well, we haven't seen any stuck bosses yet.
Of the Storm Peaks, Gormok the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Oh, we're in combat. I was expecting like a ready check. I didn't get stealthed. You see? We're gonna put up our own bleed this time instead of waiting around hoping someone else does it. Also, with the lack of stealth at the start, I should have just vanished right off the bat. The Vassal is thrown over here. So let's get the Envenom. Now we can switch target cleanly onto the Vassal. Now we can cleanly switch back to Gormok. The one that landed outside of melee range, I'm gonna say not my problem. Tank almost dying. There's a silence on one of the healers. That was close, actually, on the tank death. Gotta clean up the vassals. Uh-oh, tank death. That's a Wiperino again.
Tragic. They fought valiantly, but the beasts of Northrend triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
Go back in. So we were a little stressed ending the first boss because we didn't have heroism and we didn't execute a tank swap, so the tank took a lot more damage. Or did we? Or did we not? I mean, the tank was taking a lot of damage, one way or another. Part of that was due to one of our healers getting snowballed on them and being unable to, you know, function properly. Okay, this time we're just gonna go stealth right away. I've got my food buff, not gonna sit around unstealthed. We missed that. 80 seconds, 78 seconds. Okay, so we'll have heroism for this round. Hang on. Nice. Freed up some inventory space.
Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks, Gormok the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Come on. Yeah, much better opener there. Okay, we'll get this in Venom. Switch to the Vassal here. I'm gonna re-up my Deadly stack, then tab back. Finish hitting this guy. Back to Gormok. When I swapped to a Vassal last time, I actually lost my Deadly stack. And with just a quick tab back and forth, I can make that not happen. Re-up the stack. There we go. Get the Envenom there. That's pretty clean target switching. Can sometimes be difficult as Assassination. Didn't get the Envenom off of him. That was lame. Had it all lined up, but was just like a couple energy shy. Maintained the slice and dice. That's good. Poison under the boss. Poison under the boss again. Good. Oh, okay. It said infected with paralytic, and then the guy went underground, and I think... What the? Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought he was dead. Poison onto the boss. Gotta move Acidmaw. So it sounds like you need the burning and the paralytic to you move together to dispel it. So that makes me think it's a bad idea if I just hit my cloak to remove it, because it might deny someone else. Okay. I didn't get it that time, but, you know, up until I just said that, I was planning to just cloak it.
Tragic. They fought valiantly, but the beasts of Northrend triumphed. Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
Right. Okay, so cloaking the debuffs is probably not a good idea. Because the whole way the debuffs work is you, like, move next to someone who has the other debuff, and then they cancel each other out. Planning on making a Google Doc for TOGC bosses like you did with Ulduar? Perhaps. This is our first day of looking at the boss, really. https://rady.com/WOTLK/TOC. Oh, yeah. I call them out because if I stand in them and keep DPSing, I die. Careless Spray should move close to a player affected by Burning Bite or Burning Spray to get rid of the debuff. Yeah, okay, they're saying do Acidmaw. This advice is saying to do Acidmaw first. Here's this website if you guys want to check it out. I was just told about this website. I don't really super know about it. Could see if it's like a cast timer for sweep, melee could like see it coming and then move in front of the boss temporarily, just get pushed against the back and then right back to where they go, and then they wouldn't lose much uptime. We'll see, we'll see. So they're saying the stationary ones will do a knockback. So I'm thinking I want to position, like, if the boss is this Fell Hunter, right? Never mind, he's moving. If the boss is this Doom Guard, I want to position myself like this when the sweep is happening, which is like an AoE knockback, so that I get pushed against the wall, and then I'm like right next to the boss still. Whereas if I'm like over here relative to the boss, and I get knocked back, like I could be launched all the way over there and have to run all the way back. Oh, stealth time.
Gormok the Impaler. Battle on, hero.
Probably want to just be like in the middle of the room or farther up even, just so we engage him right away. No need to stay right by the entrance. Ah, snowballed in the range. No fucking way I'm running over there to kill it. Okay, we got a lot of snowballs here. None of them are being brought to melee. Maybe I have to move off of them. Okay. There we go. Got the Envenom there, so we'll get a clean target swap here. We up the hunger. Okay, we'll go for Acidmaw first this time. That's the plan. Tricks on the tank over here. Oh, that's Acid Spit, Paralytic Spray, Acid Spit. I'm looking for him to cast Sweep. Yeah, okay. There is a cast time to that, so you can move in front of it if you want to. Let's see for the next sweep if I can evasion it. Which I would guess I can. Almost certainly I can vanish it. But that's not something I'm, like, confused on whether or not I could do that or not. I don't know if I hit that evasion early enough. Or I just got unlucky and didn't dodge it. There, okay, they went together, I see. Sweep. Oh. Yeah, I think my evasion might have been late on that. Let's see. I got burning. I gotta just remove it. Now that it's only one, there's no paralytic to counteract it. Send tricks onto Supra. Hold my Vanish and Cold Blood for next boss. Doomguard? Oh, okay. Okay, the thing I want to see on Icehowl is, can I vanish the Massive Crash? I want to try to vanish Massive Crash. What is that? Arctic Breath. Okay. Oh, we should probably human racial that. I just didn't press it. I'm too focused on trying to see this Massive Crash happen. Whirl. Here it is. There we go. First try. That's why you tune into the Simonized show. First time I've ever encountered this boss, I perfectly vanish his main mechanic and get insane extra uptime. I probably should have not pressed sprint and only pressed rocket boot. Oh, can I get stunned by this, please? No. Okay. If I get stunned by the next one, I'll try to human racial it. If we have a timer for that... Oh, can I please get stunned by this? Can you human racial that, Supra? Do you know? See, can't human racial this, but we did vanish it the first time. Okay, so now he's debuffed and with increased damage taken. The two players that died, they died to Dreadscale after Acidmaw had died. This is super annoying. We gotta find a better way to deal with that ability. Super. What do you think about that, boss? If you tank him, look where I'm standing. You have your back to a wall here. And then the other melee can be over here. And they can have their back to a wall also. There's just a little bit of a ledge there so we don't get knocked back like super duper duper far. Crit, attack power, armor pen. Yeah, my tank liked that idea. So, that knockback ability that was screwing over the melee's uptime, it's like one person stands there, or the tank stands here, so their back is to a wall, so they don't get knocked back. And then the rest of the melee can stand here, or roughly, you know, maybe they stand like here, because the boss is fat. And then they don't get knocked back very far. Use the pillars along the wall. I mean, they look like they're about the same gap. So I wouldn't say that that's better or worse. It's basically the same idea. Max melee range, says RexBTW for the whirl. Okay. Hang on, let me write that down. Wait, let's make the notepad document. TOGC notes. Gormok. Was there anything we cared about Gormok? No. Acidmaw, Dreadscale. Don't cloak the paralytic toxin or burning debuff while both are alive. Someone else needs that debuff to remove theirs, or whatever. I didn't explain that very well. Icehowl. And vanish to not get knocked away and stunned by massive crash. Big uptime increase. You can human racial to get out of the ice breath stun. You cannot human racial to get out of the massive crash stun. You can position the boss on the edges of the room such that the tank has their back to a wall and the melee have a wall also, so they don't get super far knocked back. Maybe you can go to maximum melee range to avoid the AoE knockback. Needs testing. Okay, we're looking good so far. Accumulating notes. Fire buff cancels the poison, but not the other way. Yeah, but when the debuffs go out, like one person's got poison, one person's got fire. If one of them... If I cloak one of them, the other person is stuck with their debuff. Not cloaking that, my understanding is, not cloaking that debuff is not to help yourself, it's to help the other person.
Grand Warlock Wilfred Fizzlebang will summon forth your next challenge.
Clears poison, not the other way around. Let me go into stealth here. Okay, I'll have to look into that in more detail then. I'll have to figure out exactly how that works. But right now, it's Jaraxxus time.
Thank you, High Lord. Now, challengers, I will begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard.
So, my thought is, this is a fight where you're probably better off being combat. But we're just doing Assassination for all the bosses. And then we'll try to do another run, and we'll do combat for all the bosses in that run.
Aha! I have done it! Behold the absolute power of Wilfred Fizzlebang, Master Summoner! You are bound to me, demon.
Trifling gnome.
Rutabaga says, "Hey dude, your streams always make my day better. Keep it up." Well, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream.
Destroy the demon lord before it can open a portal to its twisted demonic realm.
You face Jaraxxus.
What the? I was too far away. Oh, shit. Oh, we're supposed to interrupt all those things. Yeah, this fight just reeks of combat. Oh gosh. What the hell just happened to me? Multiple targets at once, but not enough to make. Yeah, this is combat for sure. Okay, I'm on the boss again. Can I kill that? I'm gonna assume I can kill that. Yeah. Wow, killing each of those spawns, like, spawns other things. So killing the volcano, killing the portal quickly is super duper important, because it, you know, if you can down it really fast, then you can reduce the number of ad spawns you get. You can take out the nether portal or take out the, infernal volcano quickly. Like, we got 2 infernal spawns. You probably could have killed it fast enough to... Or, sorry, we got 3. You probably could have killed it fast enough to only get 2. Planestalker Signet.
The loss of Wilfred Fizzlebang, while unfortunate, should be
Critical strike 51.
to dabble in dark magic. Alas, you are
Is that good?
and now must face the next challenge.
I can't tell off the top of just looking at it if that's good or not.
Against warriors of the Horde?
Is this the Biss ring? Planestalker? No, Band of Callous Aggression is the one you want. Fuck that.
Everyone, calm down. Compose
Okay.
yourselves. There is no conspiracy at play here. The Warlock acted on his own volition, outside of influences from the Alliance.
I'm gonna change the stream title so that people continue asking whether it's heroic or not, but maybe some people won't continue asking whether it's heroic or not. Heroic, 10-man. What eye level is 10 man for loot? I don't know. You can look up that detail somewhere else. My add-on that tells me that is broken on the PTR. Okay. Your clone character or create new? Yep, cloned from the live server. Yep.
The Horde demands justice. We challenge the Alliance. Allow us to battle in place of your Knights, Paladin. We will show these dogs what it means to insult the Horde.
Very well. I will allow it. Fight with honor.
What do we think?
Show no mercy, Horde champions.
Jaraxxus. Wait, hang on. So what's our kill? Ifis the Stern. I might be able to sap one. Just started watching your stream. How's the new content? Do you enjoy it so far? I mean, we're trying to get through the bosses. I mean, new stuff's always interesting. The mage distracted. Or sorry, hang on. No, it's not letting me press sap. I don't know. I mean, my distract affected one of them, but didn't affect other ones. I mean, these aren't in combat. It's up again. Sure. Oh, that worked that time. Let me try sapping again. Okay, that was weird. It wasn't working the first time. Just tab kicked that guy. Oh, I'm cycloned. Now I'll just eat this one. Cyclone's fine because I can't take damage during it. Oh, still too far, even though he got gripped back. I should probably put, like, Gouge back on my bar. Or target the one that says Skull on it. That would also be a good... Oh, he's Divine Shielded now. Hang on. We can do this. Wait, he has Deadly Poison. Gouge is kind of sucky. Big stun. Go over here. Interrupt. Faint. Searing Totem, kill it. Disarm. Kill the totem. Oh, there's a Wind Fury totem all the way over here? Bro. Get the fuck out. I got polymorphed? Okay, that's fine. Banished cheap shot. He blinked it. That's fine. Just kidney him while Blink's on cooldown. Ice block, switch target. Switch back, finish him. Interrupt. Pretty good. Oh, this was showing overall. Hang on, let's go back. Lord J. We didn't do so good. Icehowl. Acidmaw. Yeah, we didn't really do very good. So the total throughput. Fervor, each time you're struck by it, you gain armor. What a piece of shit. Okay. Seems like a good combat fight. So your total, even with their, even with the damage reduction from AoE buff that they get, your total throughput is, your total throughput is going to be higher if you try to AoE them down with Fan of Knives. Because their AoE damage reduction is only reducing the damage directly from Fan of Knives, and it's not going to reduce your poison damage that triggers from Fan of Knives. So, like, if spamming Fan of Knives is going to be more total damage throughput, and, like, it's frankly not close. But you're not going to be able to single target. You know, you're not focusing your damage output. What I've heard about this one is basically you stack everyone on, you stack the two bosses together and you stack almost everyone on top of them also, and then you just have like 2 people assigned to gobbling as many balls as they can. And they just the 2 people handle the ball mechanic. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Listen, I'm talking about... What's that?
Fearsome Valkyr, winged harbingers of the Lich King.
Hang on. Let me just enable Discord over the stream real quick. Can you ask me that one more time?
Would you like to gobble big black balls or big white balls?
You know, either one works for me.
Okay.
Doesn't sound privy to either.
Oh, JK, we pulled actually. Okay, so I'm grabbing black portal, Simonize, and then that means I try to gobble the black balls, right? The matching ones. You just kind of stack on the boss, and the people gobbling the balls should intercept them before they get to the boss. The 2 bosses will be stacked together. I mean, who cares? Everyone can get one of those buffs. It's just like moving around a whole bunch is lame. You know when the arena season usually ends? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to PvP in this game. Every time I do pay attention to PvP and read what's going on with PvP, it's some new bot, you know, program, or auto hotkey program, or line of sight exploit, or like Q dodging exploit, and it's just like none of that sounds even remotely like something I want to deal with. It's just like one new exploit after the other to cheese ranks or cheese your performance. So yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, but parsing is not equivalent to doing PvE content. A lot of people make that mistake and think all there is to do in PvE is masturbate over Warcraft logs rankings, and I think those people are incredibly stupid. I do not give a shit what my parse rank is on some third-party website. I want to play World of Warcraft. I don't want to play warcraftlogs.com.
Let the games begin.
You think we can get these portals right away? Yeah, I can get it before I'm not in combat. I mean, you should grab a buff, right? Because it's damage bonus? Oh. Okay, so when the balls come out, I have to run around and grab all the balls. That's the plan. Sure. I don't think this is actually a super good idea to have this on a melee, but we'll see how it goes, because I'm going to lose a lot of uptime as I run around. I think it's probably better to put this on a range and designate the person. What I mean is the person who's designated to collect all the balls. Is that a problem though? I'm reading the debuff and it doesn't seem like that would be a problem. Oh, okay. I don't think you can remove this. I don't think you can remove it. I'm trying to click it again. You can probably switch it, but I don't think you can just get rid of it. Alright, so he's zoning out to try to get rid of the debuff. Yeah, that worked. Okay. The two tanks will not have a debuff, everyone else will. Yep, you just have to install updated Weak Auras add-on. Just like every other PTR. All the add-ons break, you gotta install updates.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Okay, looking for balls. Touch of light, switch to light. What the? Okay. Okay, I got a dark. Here's another dark ball. There's one.
Chaos!
Okay, they got the spell cast off. I'm at 54. I'm not very good at this game. There's no way this is supposed to go on a melee DPS. I do literally nothing.
You have been measured and found wanting.
Yeah, but they had a bunch of people. They weren't all stacking on the boss. They had some people spreading out, which means it would be very difficult to defend the raid from the balls if I was... Alright, re-up some poisons, re-up the flask. There we go.
Let the games begin!
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. I do not know which... There we go. Okay.
For the Lich King, you will die.
So yeah, I'll try to basically just protect the tanks from black balls. Just got too light. This is actually, these Valkyr wings are really big. It's hard to so annoying. With the big flapping wings, it's very difficult to see where these balls are going. Wait, I got the power increase thing. I'm pumping now. Switch to light. Try to break this shield. Oh, I was attacking the wrong target, of course. Enlightenment and Reckoning.
Not even the Lich King's most powerful minions can stand against the Alliance. All hail our victors.
Okay. Okay, Anub'arak is last. That was definitely scuffed, and the mechanics were not handled properly. Is it heroic mode? Maybe. I don't know. I do know, but also it says in the stream title. And I got asked that way too many times to have patience to continue answering it. No, we just go right into heroic. Yeah, there's an icon here that tells you it's heroic mode also. There's a stream title right here. Such is the life of a streamer, answering the same questions over and over and over. That just comes with the job. Okay, they're explaining the boss right now, but who really cares about that? Let's go back to our note sheet. Let's see, Twin Valkyr. I definitely screwed up the mechanics on this boss. I don't really understand what was happening on Twin Valkyr. I need to spend some more time figuring out what's going on with that boss.
We will strike against Ice Crown Citadel and destroy what remains of the Scourge. There is no
I'm gonna stealth right now. I don't know if we're gonna get pushed into combat right away or what, but I want my overkill buff. Oh shit, it's the Lich King. He's coming through. I could just backstab him right now. Quickie little ambush, expansion over. Just one ambush. Wait, I can't even reach his neck. He's too tall. I can't just ambush him in the neck. What about like a like gut shot up under the ribs? Could probably get him. And then just expansion over. Okay. You think if I aggro one of these scarabs, if it's gonna aggro the boss? Because you know what I would really like is to put up Hunger for Blood and Slice and Dice before pulling the boss, but not trigger my trinkets somehow. Okay, so the plan is swap your trinkets, then build Hunger and Slice on one of those guys, then pull the boss. Whoa. Did I get too much threat? Okay, we'll do more tricks of the trade. Double trinket proc again, looking nice. More burrowers coming in. No bleeds on the boss, I'm gonna have to set it up myself. What is this debuff? Cloak. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a Wiperino right there. There's a burrow phase. We did. Do 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 do. Okay. So what it sounds like, let's see. I pulled threat on the boss. I believe I didn't get a, tricks of the trade off at the start, so that was a problem. So, you know, tank threat was not, you know, as high as it could have been with if I did tricks. And then I believe just one of the burrowers smacked a healer before it got picked up by the tank, and that was like the main thing that was a problem. So we're doing this one all as Assassination. We'll go again and we'll do every boss as combat next time. Got here late, sadly. Easy. I mean, I didn't really have an expectation of how hard or difficult, how hard or easy this raid would be. So I can't say that it's more or less difficult than expected. Where'd all the little scarabs go? You could call for tricks if you think you need that. I think last time I didn't start with tricks on no decay, that's why there's a little thread issue. Yeah, there were scarabs around the first time we pulled him, but it looks like there aren't any on the second pull. Alright, we start pretty far away from the boss. I'm not going to try to stealth up to him like I did last time. I was doing that on a couple of bosses. It's actually just super dumb. Like, as soon as the boss is engaged, you just got to get to it as fast as possible. So it's like immediately unstealth and sprint or nitro boot. They're just talking about strategy. Oh, we should just send it. Blast. You have to copy over macros to PTR. Yes. Rocket boot, not sprint. My threat meter is not working. I am gaining threat. So I think I have to send the next tricks into no stealth again. I'm trying to tricks it. It's on no decay, it's on Vive. Good. Hunger for blood refresh. Slice refresh, nice. Let's see, where is he gonna spawn? Just right where his spikes were. Okay. Oh, those tricks wrong tank. Whoopsies. Cancel that. Okay, this is the Leeching Swarm. It deals damage based on a percentage of my current health. So if I stay low health, it doesn't do much damage to me. And it heals the boss proportional to how much damage it's dealing. So it's good if you have most of your raid at low health total, because they take less damage and the boss heals for less. Okay. Pretty close. Okay. Did you have a Mortal Strike? Ooh, I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a Wound Poison. Do we have any kind of weapon swap we could do to make that happen? Or am I actually just gonna swap the poison mid-combat? Yeah, I think during the submerge is when to switch to wound poison. It's a big, like, downtime. We'll just do a cheeky little Horseman's Blade pre-pop on this pull. Only MB from SP. I don't know what that means. Oh, does Mind Blast from Shadow Priest? Is that what that means? Does that have a healing debuff associated with it? I don't know. So yeah, we definitely need a healing debuff here. And based on this group comp, it's probably me. Alright, I gotta pay attention because with this Horseman's Blade, it's kind of annoying because it takes like 3 seconds to spawn all of the pumpkins. So I have to be like looking and press it, and if I swap it off too quickly, it doesn't spawn the pumpkins. It's kind of annoying. We'll just plan to switch on to Wound Poison during the Submerge phase. Oh, there's 5 Sunders on this guy already. Okay, threat's looking much better this time, so I'm just gonna hold this Tricks so that when the next burrowers spawn, I can help pick them up. Help the tank pick them up. go. Back to boss. I bet with a coordinated burn, you can get this guy down before the first burrow phase. At least in 10-man. Like, he's close to his, like... I think that's definitely possible. It's like, we're just fucking around, and I think we're kind of close. Okay, so now it's time to switch to wound poison. Slice. Oh. Fuck. Looks like he speeds up. He was going really fast at the end there. Okay, I'm dead. Mm-hmm. Alright, they are fucked. They're dead. Yeah, we need a lot more frost down on the ground. It looks like as he goes around with his spikes, he accelerates, and he stops when he hits ice, and, like, goes back to basic speed. So you have to actually be, like, hitting him, or dragging him into ice to make him slow down, or else he's just going to catch everyone because he starts going too fast. Just tuned in. Is it fun so far? Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Pendergast. New stuff. It's always kind of interesting to see what's going on. Alright, we'll go back to instant poison, because we want instant poison on normally. Or most of the time, at least. We'll see if this... Yeah, we only have to push him to 30%. I think we're close. And we can definitely skip that whole burrow phase if we push him to 30. Okay, so our new plan is to skip the burrow phase entirely and just send a lust right off the rip. And try to push him sub 30% before burrow phase. Burrow for 1 minute to become... So we gotta drop him to 30% in 90 seconds, roughly. According to this. This guide's saying that the burrows are supposed to stop spawning in heroic. Oh, yeah, okay. This is 10-man heroic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Paulin, we could, you know, bop on players if he's going to impale them, or we could just skip the impale mechanic altogether. This is really what classic WoW gaming is about, is do enough damage that you skip the boss mechanics and turn every boss into patchwork. As close to patchwork as you can possibly get, that's peak classic World of Warcraft. So we're waiting on this exhaustion because we're planning to just burn right away. You know what? If you're doing a heroism burn and that's like the main thing you're focused on, you might even want like one of those 20-second trinkets like the Mark of Supremacy or the Wrathstone. Because you're never getting 2 trinket procs within your 1 heroism because it's only a 40-second duration. Alright, exhaustion is gone. Instant, deadly, instant. Why isn't it dropping off after a wipe? Because it's bugged. I don't believe that's supposed to... I don't believe that's the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, we're getting no cooldown resets, no exhaustion resets, no heroism resets, nothing like that. My pumpkin sword's still on cooldown, unlucky. Too much energy. Whoopsies. Oh, good. My DBM is broken, so we don't actually have a fight timer here. Can we drop him? Leeching Swarm. We pushed him without a burrow phase. Look at that. Now we've got to do this. Oh, they're about to Shadow Strike some people. That worked well. No burrow, easy game. Yeah, these are, let's see, we had 9 people from Guild, and we picked up this Boomkin out of LFG chat. Get a little food buff. Don't relog, can't get back in. Uh-oh. You guys are gonna clean up in ICC? I imagine this damage check is significantly more difficult in 25-man version. You know, 10-man damage checks are always, like, super easy. But I think that's definitely gonna be the play in, you know, get a raid group that can do that, and that's the play for sure. Anub'arak, 10-man heroic, you can burn boss and get him to 30% before burrow. That's definitely the best way to do it. In 25-man heroic, maybe you can do enough damage to do the same thing. Need to have a healing debuff on boss for phase 2 with Leeching Swarm. Oh, we're on Wound Poison right now. We gotta go back to instant. Okay, we're just going again without heroism. Oh, my sword is ready right now, but I forgot to equip it. Okay, going again. You know what? I wonder if you could banish the application of Leeching Swarm. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hold my vanish until then. Just see what happens. It probably applies every tick, is what I'm guessing. So I doubt this is gonna really do anything, but you know, this is PTR, it's time for science. We already learned that we can vanish the Massive Crash. I did it perfectly the very first time I ever encountered the ability. Sending it into you. Burrow. Okay, it's Wound Poison time. Without heroism, we didn't push him. But that's pretty much expected, I would say. We were actually pretty close, I think. Doing Supra. He has put a debuff on the tank. Yeah, but a tank with a proper block set kind of cheeses the mechanic. They put some debuff on that increases damage taken by a multiplier, but it's a multiplier after block reduction. So you can actually just reduce the damage down to like 5 with blocks, or 1 with blocks, and then it multiplies. It's like 5 times 10, and it's like, okay, that's 50 damage. It's still fine. Oh, Leeching Swarm. I forgot to try to vanish it. I wasn't ready for it.
Another soul to sate the host.
Okay. Unlucky. We try again, this time with heroism. Maybe do we want to save heroism for like 10 seconds before burrow, so we get like, or 20 seconds before burrow, so we get enough time to help us push past the burrow, but then we also get, you know, some of the heroism time in the Leeching Swarm. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Right, yeah, that attempt we had no heroism, of course. Yeah, there's some bosses here I think would be combat would be better, but I'm planning to do this whole run as assassin and then just do another whole run as combat. Ugh. I'd say the total throughput of combat is definitely going to be higher on this boss compared to assassin, but that's spreading damage between Anub'arak and the adds. Your single target on Anub'arak is going to be higher with assassin, no doubt. Well, let's equip the sword. Get this food buff. Gotta get our pumpkin soldiers out. Waiting till we pull. I'm not seeing whatever pull time. I might not have maybe there's a DBM update that'll make that work. But having pull timer to be, you know, super useful. I'm just having to look at what people are doing and guess what's about to happen. Did I double-clicked the tricks thing. It's off. Yeah, we gotta be a little careful with the threat. Gonna hold the vanish again. I just want to see if I can vanish that Legion Swarm. I highly doubt it, but like I said, PTR's time for science. Some abilities are coded weirdly. Is that a threat? Yeah, I think that was a threat pull. Got our heroism out now. Damn, that was a burrow. We didn't skip it. Oh god. Okay, now it's time. Let's get to a safe spot. We'll take a moment. Do a little... So we just want to move so that there's an ice patch between us and the boss at all times. It's coming over to this one. Okay. We may have to sprint. Depending on how long it takes for him to start going again. Okay, not pursuing me. Yeah, okay. I'm convinced now. Banish is not going to do you any good for that Leeching Swarm. Ooh, those Shadow Strikes just killed someone. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, raid damage is super duper high. Okay. Yeah, sure. That was just an idea I had last time with timing the heroism like that. Maybe it's not the best. Okay. Yeah, you want to heal people as little as possible, because the more you heal them, the more damage they take. Because you're right, it's a percentage of their health. Gotta go back to instant poison. I don't have a second boot blade in my inventory right now. My second boot blade right now has Life Ward enchant on it. So I don't have two berserking ones to switch for poisons easily. So basically it's just kind of falling apart a little bit right at the end. We're occasionally having threat problems with people ripping threat. Just go Hearth and re-enchant. Don't worry about it right now, I'd say. Well, I want to see how much damage. My pumpkins did 3,500 damage on that attempt. That's a fair amount of damage. Pumpkin blast and melee attacks. Hell yeah. Okay, this time we're not gonna fuck up. Get the tricks. Did the tricks not go off? Did I? Might have double clicked it again. We vanish. Click this ability once. Don't press it again. We actually get the threat transfer here. Sure, re-up Hunger for Blood. Didn't get him. Okay, kill these guys. Oh, that's really slowing. You do not, I don't think you really want to stand on those things. I think you want to walk around them. They slow you by so much. Let's see exactly how much. Is it gonna... Here it is. 80%. Why are we moving? Oh, because of the ice patch. That's why we're moving over here. We want to be on the ice patch. Faint does not appear to be reducing damage from the Leeching Swarm. I don't think it counts as an AoE. I think it counts as like a debuff on you. Cloak of Shadows. Also does not seem to be reducing any damage from Leeching Swarm. Evasion up. Oh, we're dead. Oh, I forgot to swap. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That one I screwed up. I forgot to switch on to Wound Poison in that last phase. I've been switching back and forth each time. So that's like a lot of boss healing, not having Wound up. I think it might be a one heal fight, lets you burn sub 30 super quickly. When we have heroism, we're able to burn sub 30 even with 2 healers and 2 tanks. The other thing, if you can solo tank, like, it'd have to be the solo tank that has the insane block set. And then you'd probably need multiple sources of threat misdirection, because I'd assume a tank that's in this full block set doesn't have good threat generation. But if you can put enough, like, threat misdirects, if you have enough tricks of the trade or, like, hunter misdirects to bolster up that tank threat, that could work. You'd really probably want hunters for range misdirect to help with picking up the burrowers. Or you have a weird positioning. The burrowers seem to always spawn from here and here, is what it looked like to me. If you position with the tank here and the rest of the raid behind, way back there, then when the burrowers spawn, they go this way when they get healing aggro. And they go from here to here. And they come, like, their path just towards the healers brings them really close to the tank. If you position like that, that could help with picking up if you're trying to make a solo tank strategy work. Can you change the angle in a way that makes it so they don't hit the tank from behind? Yeah, you're right. If they come in from behind like this, it might be hard to get them actually in front of. It'd require a little bit more movement. Yeah, you could taunt, you could let them, like, you could let the ad get over to the other side, then taunt it, then it'd be facing you, but the ads spawn 2 at a time, and you're not gonna... Alright, hang on, let's check something. We go twitch.tv, we can look at the Simon I Show channel, we can check out... Oh, holy shit, the stream title says Phase 3 PTR Heroic 10-man. I'm not sure if it's normal mode, though. I'm not sure if this is normal mode or not, but the stream title says Heroic mode. I'm not sure if that's a different thing. There's also this skull icon here on the minimap. I'm not sure what that really means. Could mean anything. Burrow. Oh, I don't want to go too far onto that ice. Oh my god. Man, slow to get out. Yeah, this person needs a rocket boot or they are fucking dead. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we switch to wound. Don't forget it this time. Okay. And where the spikes are going, they're not pursuing me. Just always want to position, you know, so the spikes are between. I'm just taking pulsing damage right now. Fix tank. Rupture up, hunger up. That one burrowed. We got Lust going in final phase here. Bayesian. Oh, we're all dead. That didn't work very well. This boss is actually kind of difficult. All the other ones, it felt like it didn't matter that much if you did the mechanics right or not. But this one's a toughie. Dude, we've spent more time on this boss than I think all the other bosses combined. We go for a little food buff. Who do you main in Smash? I'm not good enough at that game to have a main. I like playing Link. He's my favorite. I know he's not good. He's not a, you know, A or S tier character. Two boot blades or boot blade and fang? Ah, here we go. Let's go to the Simonized Show Discord. We'll go to the index channel and say this is where you should always look first to find an answer to your question. Alright, then we're gonna go and find weapon comparison charts. And we're gonna go in the Google Drive where the weapon comparison charts are. There's a Assassination comparison chart. I'm looking to see what's happening in the raid. And then we're gonna put in our weapon options. You could have Fang and 2 boot blades or some other bullshit. And look at that. Solve the problem. We switched up the tanking situation. So you can use that chart equalizer. You could solve that problem, you know, whenever you've got a question. What weapons should I use? This and this or that and that? You can just put the weapons options into the chart and it'll tell you. Scorp Onyx Trem asking, is the next phase up or is this testing? The letters PTR in the stream title mean that this is on the public test realm. That's what those stand for. Burrowed again. I didn't have another stun for it. Oh, shit. Gotta run. Okay, emerge. Oh, wound. Fuck. Oh, wait, we're still on wound. We didn't have wound at the start. Don't worry, we're fine. There's a lot of burrowers. Evasion? Unlucky. Okay, we go again. Okay. It's hard for me to keep up with exactly what's going on with all the different things in the raid, while also trying to play good and learn a new encounter. So I'm not 100% on what exactly is going wrong on these attempts. Music's a little on the loud side. Let me turn it down. People are dying, yes, but you usually got to figure out why they're dying. So yeah, big problem was we had wound poison on the entire time. Switch that back. Just get more stamina. Good idea. Horseman Blade again. The deadly poison, 34 minutes on that one. That's fine. This is definitely the scary boss in this raid. I've got other jumps. I got jumps if you need them. See how much damage our pumpkin soldiers deal this time. You gonna tank it again, Supra? Roger that. That seemed good. Okay, we definitely screwed up the opener. This is a classic example of trying to be way too cute and screwing something up. We just lost a huge amount of damage trying to fuck around with the Horseman's Blade on that. I think there's no way I can actually feasibly use Horseman's Blade without having a functional pull timer. And the add-on that shows me a pull timer is currently broken and I didn't fix it. think we should probably stop trying to use Horseman's Blade here. Oh, wait, no, we're good here. Okay. Music's still kind of loud. Alright, we have to move here. Switch to wound. Go over here. That was maybe not smart. That popped my trinkets, attacking those, but it put up Slice and Hunger. We've got Wound Poison going now, so our individual damage is Grief, but definitely worthwhile. Reducing that healing on the boss by a huge amount. Gotta interrupt on that Shadow Strike from the ad. Come on, come on. There we go. Spalders of the Snow Bandit, heroic. These are actually pretty good shoulders. Neat. Snow Bandits are decent. First pull, true. The YouTube frogs will never know. I'll just, I'll edit this part of the screen. I'll put an overlay on it that says, you know, like 49 or whatever. And then, and I'll just click out all the, clip out all the other attempts. Oh, there's more. I need that. Also need that. Spellstorm Blade. I don't need that. Did we get the Snow Bandits? Yeah, we got the Snow Bandits. Alright, let's see if we get to go again or not. One Trophy of the Crusade, and Secret Biz. Okay, we didn't get either of the trophies. Look at that. Snow Bandit.